All I can think is this is another episode of Jessica tries to convince Lauren that crafts are fun.
And fails.
We're making a macrame reusable bag. Come on now.
I actually think it's really cool, and I really wanted Jessica to make me one. I didn't want to make my own, but
Here we are.
here we are. Yay!
For this project, you only need 3 things. You need macrame cord, scissors, and finally, masking tape. For this bag, we're doing 24 strings, and they are 3 arm lengths long. I folded them in half and just laid them across the top of the dowel. I would say they're about 1/4 of an inch apart from each other. And then I took a long piece of masking tape and put it on top to secure our strings.
Right.
So we're actually starting at the bottom of the bag here, and we're making square knots. So to make a square knot, you're gonna take 4 strings, find the string on the far right, make a 4 shape across the 2 middle strings, and take this string on the far left, go over the top of that 4, under the 2 loops, and through the 4. And cinch it tight, and then you do it on the other side. So we did our first row of 6 square knots. Then we're gonna start the second row. So this time, instead of doing the second row right underneath the first, we're going to skip the first 2 strings and go to the second 2, and then pick up the first 2 on the second knot.
Okay.
And we're gonna leave about 1 inch or 2 of space. It's really up to you how much space you wanna leave, depending on the size of the goods you're picking up. So on this row, we have 5.
Great.
Now what we're gonna do is take the masking tape up and just kind of pull it up. I know.
Kind of scary.
I know, they're all connected right now. You shift these knots up.
Okay.
Those are actually gonna be your base knots.
Got it.
And now we're gonna start the actual sides of the bag. And to do that, the first knot we're gonna do is we're gonna connect our 2 sides together by grabbing the 2 at the end that you skipped before, and then the 2 on your side, and making a square knot underneath the 2.
It's gonna be hard for me to talk initially because I'm focusing so intently on not messing this up. How did I do?
You did so good.
Come grade me.
I know, A+. Only like 150 more knots to go, Lauren.
Yeah. Do we have any interns in today? Can they come finish up like the rest of this bag? We'll return to be on camera.
You're probably like almost halfway there.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine like going on dates. People are like, so what do you do for a living? How's your day at work? It was good. It was actually real good. What'd you do? Well, I macrameed. It was especially funny when I went on a date with a guy right around the time we did the Peeps, like the day we did Peeps grilled cheese. Like, what'd you do today? Well, I made a Peeps grilled cheese sandwich.
So you don't have a job?
So you don't have a job? No, for my job.
If you have any macrame jobs you need to hire a pro for, Real Lauren Kelly, Instagram, slide into those DMs.
It's all you.
I charge $224 a project.
That's it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You know, I like to make people happy at the most affordable rates possible. Strauss, I made the same exact face immediately after, and then I looked at you and we're both like, The innuendos we can never seem to avoid.
All right, ready for the next step?
I'm ready.
We have our bag, and now we will move on to making our handles.
Okay, cool.
It's actually really easy to make them.
Great.
It's the same technique as the square knot here, except for instead of going from left to right, we're just gonna do...
Right.
Instead of going from right to left, rather, we're just gonna do right.
I was right?
You were right.
Oh, hey.
And we'll do it, let's do it 16 times.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 16 per little set of 4.
Okay. Oh, what?
You're a pro now. She's gonna be so
Oh
quick.
my
Just think, you just did
Lanta.
like 100 knots. It's gonna go by so quick.
What is 16 times 6?
quick.
It's like 70 in the 70s.
It's not that many. You did 2 for each of these. All right.
It's like 76, I think. I can't actually whistle. That was me like.
I was wondering what you were doing. You can't whistle. I can't wait for a good pair. I have to just do the side angle. Okay, look. This is front angle. So if I'm like at a bar, I kind of have to be like to make it look.
Have you
passable.
ever winked at someone?
No,
from a bar?
God, no. Because they would be like, oh my God, this girl's having a stroke. Someone call 911. So we are going to be doing the spiral knot here. So we take the 4 strings that are in the corner of the last 2 square knots we did. And we're just making a square knot here. We're just starting our square knot on the right, but instead of like what we did with the square knot, where we're moving right to left, we're only doing our knot on the right. And we're gonna do this 14 times. So far the knots that we've used, we've got the square knot, spiral knot. Now we are going to do a basic braid.
Cracking my knuckles.
So we're gonna take 3,
Okay.
and we're gonna braid
How tight do you want them? Because I started pretty loose up here.
pretty tight. Okay, so I did 25 plaits. I'm gonna finish it off by grabbing a couple inches of our masking tape and then just wrap it around so it's secure. Okay, next step, we're going to make our gathering knot. So it is this handle here. I've already cut 2 additional pieces of string.
Okay.
The first thing I do is take one of the ends and I just put a little masking tape around it just so I can remember the end. Fold the macrame cord just so it's long enough that it'll span the length of your handle.
Okay.
So you're going to take the 2 ends, hold it in your palm, no slack. You can take another piece of masking tape and mark it in the center to hold them together. And this is why you want the masking tape to be the same color as your macrame cord, because you're not taking this off, you're wrapping it right in there with it. We're going to take our string, the end with the masking tape on it, make a loop that is just long enough, or rather just a little longer than our handle. So we'll measure it up here so you can see that it's longer from masking tape to masking tape. And it's okay if you have a little slack. Then you're going to grab the side. So grab all of the yarn, get all the string in a fist with this long new piece of string and the end where the masking tape ends. That's where you want your fist to go. Now locate that really long new piece of string that you added and start wrapping it around that whole bundle. And keep the fist there so that you hold it all in place because it's not gonna be secure yet. So get a nice tight grip and wrap it right below your last loop. And we're just gonna do this all the way down. All right, so you'll see our handle is starting to come together. All right, once you reach the end and you have covered the last of your masking tape, you are going to locate your little loop that's left. Take this string, loop it through that loop, pull it through, find the piece with the masking tape on it, and pull. And it's gonna pull that loop underneath the knot. And keep pulling tight. You wanna make sure it's nice and cinched underneath there. Then cut the spare strings. Make sure you don't cut your braid. Just cut the slack. I did it.
Success!
You did it. How do you feel?
It's time.
I know. Okay, so then you take your tape off the top.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Your bag is ready.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
It's so cute. Okay.
All right. Well, I had to raid the office to find things to pack in this.
Look at all that you can fit in this beautiful little bag.
And typically speaking, this isn't gonna be your like, I have to go $200 grocery shopping
no.
shopping bag. This is gonna be like your, I need a couple of vegetables and fruits from the farmer's market or
Totally.
the grocery store. So I don't know that you would always have a jar of pickles and coffee in here, but what?
Right.
Yes. Thanks.
Yeah, of
for
course.
teaching me.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it. All right.
fun.
I think Christopher's looking for his pickles. This macrame reusable bag was actually made using only 3 basic macrame knots. We'll teach you 6 macrame knots to get you started making beautiful projects in our video right over here.